Everyone, welcome back. It is the daytime lunch stream. I think it's past lunchtime, so we can't call it the lunchtime stream, can we? Just a small thing for you guys who can't join us at night. This will be a short live stream just like yesterday. And maybe we'll open up some Pokemon cards together. I don't know. Or we could talk about how Pokemon cards are better than gold and Bitcoin if they combined and had a baby with Elon Musk. They'd still be better. Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Lugia, and the Illustrator. I'll place these here. Wish I'd place them. Maybe right there. We still have this Gym Heroes pack from earlier. Wow, these have gotten really expensive. Speaking of Gym Heroes, we're still waiting on this list to fill up. Man, this list is ugly. Maybe I should rewrite it and make it not so ugly. These packs are $700, which is actually cheaper than if we took the cheapest Gym Heroes box on eBay right now and divided it by 36. It's about $30 cheaper. And we have this many spots to fill in, okay? It's like 9 or something. I can't count. I think it's 10, actually. Okay. So Gym Heroes first edition booster box. We get closer, but we're not quite done yet. What's up, man? How's it going? Let's jump over to live chat. Oh, man. So busy. I got some good work done today, though, so I'm feeling pretty good. Watching 12 seconds of commercials upon entry puts me at least 38 minutes down the list. Oh my God. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Commercials can stop you from being able to get into line for opening the cards in a reasonable amount of time. All right. Oh man. What do you guys think will happen when the next round of stimulus checks come out? Are you excited for that? I'm so excited because I'm going to sell all my Pokemons. Tesla invested into Bitcoin, not Charizard. Yeah, what does he know? I'm the smart one here. He doesn't know what he's doing. Elon Musk is out of his depth. This is too complicated for him. I'm just a little bit smarter. Whew. Mister has something good. Mister, we need to seize the means of printing from the Pokemon Company. That's right. We'll print all the Pokemon cards for ourselves and our rich friends, and then we'll tell everyone else to scram. I guess it kind of happens that way. It works that way a little bit, right? The shareholders and the owner of the company, they get enormously wealthy if you think about it. Wow, it must be nice to own the company. Like we own the cards. Imagine owning the company. Huh. We need to start our own company, guys. We're going to start, let's start our own let's start our own TCG game. And you're all welcome to help contribute to it and be partial owners of the company. Okay? We'll split up ownership of the company and start it out. And share the memes of production. Mister, you got a card I can grade. Does Misty be farting a lot? Do it clap, jiggy shake. Do it be making a sound? Is it loud? What? DOA, you can give me a check. What? Mister, you got a card I can grade. Let's all sell drugs like Big Pharma. That's right. I want to sell some, you know what? I want to sell drugs that are bad for people and get away with it. But all you got to do in order to do that, you just got to be big enough to get away with it. Right? You don't want to be one of the small guys because you'll get killed if you're one of the small guys. You'll be put in jail. You got to be big, and then you got to say, oh, we're doing it for the people. This is medicine. I need my medicine. You want to grade something randomly? Well, I don't have anything for you, mister. Does your wife like your job / schedule? She likes my job. She does not like my schedule. My schedule is a pretty big problem. We really don't get to see each other that much. So, right now, it's like I'm married to the Pokemon cards, and she's my mistress. It's kind of like that. So I just see her on the side a little bit. And I don't think I can keep working like this forever. So one day in the future, we will probably have these streams, not every day, and we probably won't have them twice a day either. It'll probably be a much more normal schedule. That, or maybe she'll quit her job and join me. I don't know. We've talked about different scenarios. But I can't keep this up forever. It's quite the grind. It is a grind, man. What is it, like 5 hours of streaming? A little more than 5 hours, actually. Then you've got shipping, and you've got cleaning, and you've got card ordering, and you've got all this tax stuff to do. And I was doing some other stuff about locating wholesalers, and yeah, I was doing all this stuff, and now I'm tired. I mean, it's not the worst life. It's a pretty decent life. I shouldn't complain all the time. I get to open Pokemon cards for a living. Ping that Discord. I thought I did. I thought I did ping the Discord. Did I not ping it? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. My bad. My bad. Whoops. Man, I don't get to do anything but open Pokemon cards. All right, there we go. Up and running. Are we actually getting another stimulus? I've heard that we're going to be getting a $1,400 stimmy check. That's a lot of money to give everyone. $1,400 stimulus check. That will make the price of the cards move up for sure, because everyone's going to go buy the card they want. So keep your eyes on that. Man. Stimmies every day. That's right. We're going to get some Ubi. Ubi. I want some UBI. Man. At the end of the month, what? Dang, $1,400. But where is it? Give me my Stimmy. Yeah, where's my money? Just think, the government taxes you, so then it can give you back some of your money. California is having their own $600 stimulus check. That doesn't seem fair. You know, because when California is broke, they're just going to tell the federal government they need help. That seems like cheating a little bit. You excited for Pokemon Day and the 25th anniversary? Yes. Gonna buy all the customs from you with my Stimmy. That's right. Lots of custom cards. By the way, we're running out of cards to put in the custom packs. It's pretty crazy how fast we've gone through all those PSA cards. They're just all gone. All right, guys, we've let a minute go by. Let's jump over and see if people want to open some Pokemon cards today. Probably not. People don't like opening Pokemon cards. Oh, here we go. Let's see what's going on today. Just Andrew. Andrew, you're the only one. He wants 3 darkness for a special Zard. I have a bag. You got it, Andrew. You know, if you guys don't want to open up Pokemon cards, we could just hang out. We could talk about girls. We could talk about sport cars. And we could talk about how rich we're going to get in the stock market. And we could talk about how boys are better at everything. Sleep. Mister, will you be getting some Yu-Gis soon? I've been pumping all of my money into new sets of Pokemon, so I badly want to buy more Yu-Gis, because Yu-Gis are on the radar right now. I'm approving of Yu-Gis, and so that's on the list of things I need to do. We got Salamence V. All right, very good. Mister, for the gym packs, do we have to open it on the stream, or could we grade the pack? If you get a heavy pack, here are the rules. If you get a heavy pack, it has to be open. You don't get a choice. Now, if you get a heavy pack and you don't want it, you can sell it back to me for how much you paid it. I paid for it, okay? So if you paid $700, you'll get $700 back. And if I get a light pack, we could do a trade. There's all kinds of situations. But if it is a heavy pack, it has to be open. Okay? And a heavy pack is anything that weighs the most. The first 12 heaviest packs are all heavy. We're going to be opening those and trying to find all 12 hollows. After that, everyone else who got a light pack is going to be allowed to keep their light pack sealed, or they can open it for fun. There's a lot of common uncommons in the Gym Heroes collection that actually go for a lot of money. Like a great example is Erica's Jigglypuff or Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Some really great Pokemon in that set. So if you're just hoping to grade a pack, you can try to trade with somebody who doesn't want their heavy pack. Or you can try to sell your heavy pack back to me if you don't want to take the risk of opening it. You should get the legendary Yu-Gi-Oh packs. That is nostalgic. Yeah, I don't have any nostalgia for Yu-Gi-Oh because I didn't collect it. So I could do that. I guess it would make me a little nervous. You can pre-order a case of EV Heroes for about 1K. Would you recommend getting it at that price point? Maybe. I don't know. Mister, get sealed Yu-Gi's boxes. You want me to get sealed Yu-Gi's boxes? Come on, bro. Think I'm just made out of Yu-Gi's boxes? Andrew Edward, let's find your bag. He says, I have a bag. Andrew, are you on the sidebar? No, that's Edwin Acosta. All right. Alexander Maynard, you're ready to ship, man. Adnan Austin. Oh, that's odd. That sounds like the mailman. Andrew Edward. I think that's the mailman. Be right back, guys. I'm going to go check. All right, I'll be right back. right, the mailman has arrived, and I have 3 little packages here. I'm gonna just snip them open real fast, see if there's anything good in here. You guys will have to wait a minute. Oh, okay, this arrived. How about this? We got some more General Mills packs, just a few. And something that got really packed up. What could this be? Oh, they use so many rubber bands. Oh my god, there's way too many rubber bands. What the? Oh, I know what this is. Oh, this arrived today. That's so cool. I get to show it off. I'm gonna show you guys something real cool, okay? Stick around. Oh, that's so cool. Stick around for a minute, guys. I want to show you what I just got. Let me make sure I get the name of it right. Okay. So something familiar and something unfamiliar. So first of all, I ran off and grabbed myself one of these. I didn't wait. I just grabbed it right away. We're going to express this. We're going to express this along with the other express cards. Was that guy from the alley delivering Pokemons? That's right. Let's take a quick examination of the card. Okay, I'd say this card has 10 potential. Very good. That's what I was looking for. It's a pretty clean card. I don't think it has pristine. I don't think it has a... Yes, it's slightly off center. This will get a 10 at PSA. You should have people who are in the box break to be in call with you and have their live reaction. That'd be cool. We could be like, ah, oh my god. All right, now the thing you're not familiar with. Are you ready? Ooh, what's this? It's a graded coin. This is a silver Morgan dollar from 1921. Ooh, it's a nice little coin. That's so neat. Let's see, can I actually stand this up? Boop. Bought this the other day just for fun. I didn't have to. It was just something I thought would be fun. That's about it. That's what collecting is about. So I bought a little collectible coin. I don't even know why it's worth the amount it's worth. All I know is from 1921, and I know it's a Morgan silver dollar. How about that? And then the Charizard. Gosh, I hope he gets a 10. I'll place him up here for now. He'll be going out, as I said, express with other people's orders that are going out express. I think there's a total of 3 of us going out express. Oof. He says, you shouldn't the heavy pack, light pack thing for your box break. You should open them all, says La Violetta. Totally disagree. You save a lot of value if you can figure out which packs are light and send those off to grade as sealed packs, because the packs are a very conservative way to get the value out of your investment. So you could open all the light packs, and you could take the non-holo rares and the, let's say, the really good first edition common and commons, and theoretically you might be able to get all your money back out, but you don't even need to take that risk because you already know your odds of the holo are gone. So why bother risking a guaranteed non-holo when you can just grade the pack and allow people to buy the pack and collect the pack? So it's a very efficient way or utilitarian way to get the most money out of your investment, in my opinion. So we try to keep the light packs sealed as much as possible. All right, how cool is that? Mom! That's right. Mom, I want some Pokemons. He's got Pokemons. What do you guys think of the coin? How cool is this? Let me show you the back of it. Oh! That's cool. Yeah, I have no idea why this... I don't know anything about collectible coins. I don't. It just looks really nice. That's it. Whew. I don't think I'll go very deep on coin collecting either. It just is something that I have a passing interest in, I should say. All right, let's get to opening up some Pokemon cards. Drake Brown is next. Drake Brown says, 2 rounds of Battle Styles. You got it, Drake. Mr. Drake. Does the coin have a grade to it? Oh, yeah, it does. So the coin's grade is 61. I think the best grade you can get is like 70. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's 70. I'll give you $2 for the coin. Yeah, you know, actually, I should tell you how much it cost me. This was a $50 coin. So there's a $50 graded coin. I hear that it can be kind of a waste of money to buy graded coins, and you should just buy the ungraded ones. But, you know, I'm not very familiar with coins, and so I don't want to find out that I bought fake coins, and I kind of just want it to be in a slab. I think it looks nice in the slab. 69 is the perfect grade. What? Pack number 1. Again, this is for Drake Brown. Welcome, Drake Brown. You got Cherub. He says you paid the perfect amount for that coin. Oh, good. See, I don't know anything about coins, so I don't know if what I'm buying is valuable or not. I just go, I hope this is valuable, and then I put some money into it. Whew. There's Cherub, and this goes into Drake Brown's bag. 7-Up. Not as good as ginger ale, to be honest. I tried the 7-Up. I was like, I'll try some 7-Up. Drake Brown. Yeah, Drake, sometimes the pulls are tough. Sometimes the pulls are hyper rare. And suddenly you have like a $100 to $200 card in your hand. That is the name of the game, isn't it? Booster packs. They are definitely all about the RNG. You say you got a bag. Let's see if I can find that bag. Venomore, Dexter. I'm not seeing. I'm going to check up top. That's a perfectly priced coin for what it is. Great job. Morgan Silver dollars. To the moon. I actually think I have more Morgan Silver dollars. So we've got this one. We got the Morgan Silver dollar here. That one's graded. I think I have some ungraded ones somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. These are old gym badges. It's official Nintendo stuff. Let me see. This old box. This old box. What's in this old box? What is this? Just an Onyx. Okay. I'll put that up top. He's just in there. Oh, here we go. There we go. Hey, it's the same age. 1921. I think this one, the graded one, looks nicer, doesn't it? So it's finer quality. So I actually have 2 of them. And let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm after that gold coin, man. I have a little bit of an interest in coins. Constantine the Great, Roman Empire. I have no idea. They're cool, but I'm very, I'm hesitant to put too much money in it because I'm not educated enough to know what I'm doing. I know I got other silver coins in here. I can't find them. What is this? I don't even know what that is. I didn't know I had that. What else is in this magical box? Oh! That's that titanium snakewood pen that I made by hand when I was younger. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's a war nickel. Cool. So I bought this a while ago. I bought this last year, 2020. Pretty neat, huh? Some stuff you guys didn't know. I should put these all in a bag together to make them easier to find. How much for the pen? Oh, man. I know when I made it, I was like, I must have been like 17. I think I made it when I was about 17. And back then, you would have sold one of those for about $300. That's what you would have sold it for. I don't know what it's worth today. No clue. Yeah, you would have sold that for about 300. It's pretty special to me, so it's hard to sell that. That's like from a time in my childhood I can't go back to. You know, I'll go ahead and put this guy in here too. All right, so we have a few coins, just for fun. I got to get a gold coin. I do. That's one of the things I'm missing. I'm missing a gold coin. I think I'll get one gold coin and I'll be happy because I can look at it. Young mister. That's right. I was so young and so beautiful back then. Now I'm an old, angry guy who says, I don't want to pay taxes. I'm only 32. I'm not that old. I feel old, man. How do I feel so old? It's crazy. 32 is like on the edge of like old and young. So it's like if I get much older, people are going to be like, yeah, you're real old. But then other people who are older than me will be like, you're still in your 30s. You know what I mean? I'm at that point where there's a lot of people younger than me, but still a lot of people older than me. DOA will take care of you with the gold. Woohoo! So let's keep moving. Oh, right. We're supposed to find Drake Bags. I'm shouting into the microphone. Why do I do that? Here we go, Drake Brown. You were up top. Sorry about that, man. We went on a little coin expedition there, didn't we? I was showing off some other neat stuff. Woo! Andrew Edward says 3 Darkness Ablaze for a special Zard. Wait. Oh, we already did that one. Brandon Canella says, hey, mister, it's my birthday. 1 round of Battle Styles and 1 McDonald's pack. All right. Happy birthday, man. That's from Brandon. Brandon. Shall I sell all my Vs and get 3 Shiny Star V? What? All your Vs? Don't sell all your Vs, man. You gotta hold on to those Vs. But realistically, graded Vs do fine. As long as they come back 10, you probably don't want any graded 9s. Yeah, graded Vs do fine. Especially if it's a popular Pokemon. Like if you got Stunfisk, yeah, okay, nobody's simping for Stunfisk. You got like Mew, you got Charizard, you got Pikachu, and many other in-between cards that are of decent value. So yeah, you can grade your Vs. You can grade your Hollows. That's a subject of interest of mine. Like this Orbeetle, I realize nobody grades him. Everyone think he's valueless, so nobody bothers grading him. And if you were to grade him and offer him, let's say, I don't know, for 45 bucks, you might actually flip this for a profit after it comes back graded, assuming it gets a 10. But you see, I'm skilled enough to pick out the 10s pretty easily. So I would just send only 10s in and then flip them for a little bit of money. All right, no Pikachu in here. We got Mr. Mudkip. Beautiful. That's all for Mr. Brandon Canella. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I've been on the hunt for underrated cards. Underrated cards. Let's talk about that. Let me think. Underrated cards. Yeah, so definitely certain holographic cards are really cool, and you can easily skip out on them. Another thing that's pretty underrated in my opinion, common, uncommon, vintage Japanese cards like this one. Well, now I'm looking at this. This is real off-center, so this would be a 9. I'm not going to grade this for now. Maybe one day. So the thing is, there's been a lot of grading of the common, uncommon, vintage English, but really not the Japanese. People have been ignoring the Japanese cards. Again, there's this phenomenon that occurs where people believe this has no value, so they go, I don't feel like using my capital to grade him. And so because nobody grades him, you have no competition later. There's barely any on the market. And you never know, somebody might be a huge fan of Onyx, and they go, oh man, I got to get the Japanese Onyx. So that is an opportunity. Mr. Brandon, he says, I have a bag. All right, Brandon. Mr. Brandon. Bryce, Bradley, Charizards. I love Charizards. I want to know if this card grades. If the Naughty Misty can get graded at CGC or even GMA, that's going to be a big deal to people who like lewd collectible. Are they collectible? I don't even know. I guess in a way it is. I mean, what are Pokemon cards? Is just somebody printing cards in the end. Yeah, it's the Pokemon card company, sure, but it's just somebody, right? So if some other guy makes a sexy Misty card and you can actually get it graded, and somebody actually wants to buy it, I don't see the problem. Here we go, Brandon. Mr. Brandon. Hey, mister, when are you getting more Shining Fates? Fun story this morning. The person who I had spent thousands of dollars pre-ordering with canceled on me. So I do have more Shining Fates on the way. But those will arrive hopefully in the next 2 days. That's what I'm hoping for, okay? Maybe if we're lucky tomorrow. I wish we had some right now. I really would like some, because I know you guys would be buying them out. And I know you guys would be paying a ridiculous price on them, because you guys are crazy. But I just don't have any. We sold all... You guys... People were mad at me, too, with the price. They're like, oh, the price is so high. Boom. They're gone in one live stream. So it's like, you know what I mean? I don't even have enough to last 2 live streams. So yeah, we've got more on the way. We'll have a lot more on the way. I just think it's a wild time, I guess. It's a wild time with Pokemons. Damn you, Shining Fates. That's right. Let's see. Justin Morris is next. Justin says, can you send my Victini to CGC Tier 2 with upgrades? You got it, Justin. Let's see, Justin, you'd be over here. Justin Morris. How much for a whole box of Vivid? Well... I don't give a special discount for buying the whole box. Maybe one day I will. But the reason I don't is because typically I have trouble stocking some of those more popular sets. So we sell them 1 pack at a time, and they sell out that way. They actually do. They'll sell out that way. So I don't have any need to sell them in bulk. You know, I don't have any desire to sell the cards in huge quantities like that. All right, Justin Morris. Maybe one day, though. Yeah, I mean, typically, you guys have me open cards for the full 3 hours at night. Full 3 hours, nothing but card opening. Oh, right, he's sending it to CGC. I'm losing my mind. Where do you get the Naughty Misty? You get it from Kmart.com. I'll let you go looking for it, mister. Just wait until Eevee's Heroes hits the shelves. Talk about popular. Yeah, I've heard about that set. I'm not shocked at Amazon delaying Shining Fate's order. I saw people buying hundreds and thousands of Shining Fate pre-orders. Yeah, for real, man. For real. Justin Morris. You know what I did today, guys? I applied to 2 card distributors today. We only have 2 where I live. So I applied to both of them for an account. And one of the websites actually warns you up front. It says, you're not going to be able to stock any of the modern sets. That's what it says when you're signing up. I'm like, wow. They're like, we have no cards for you. Okay, C2 plus. So I thought that was interesting. Ooh. Are they not making booster boxes for new sets? Caleb says, hope you get accepted. I do too. I don't know how it'll change the channel, but what my hope is it just makes the cards cheaper. Estuardo says, you know, because when I sell the cards, what I do is I say, here's an acceptable amount of profit for the amount of hours I put in, and that's after all my costs, like taxes and shipping and just whatever else. Problems happen. You get, you know, a few people steal cards. So once you calculate for all that, I got a certain margin that I put in every time. And if I get the cards for cheaper, should just be able to lower. Yeah, I should just be able to lower that margin. Also, if I'm not buying cards off the secondhand market, I think that would be a good thing as well. It's really, I'm just making other card stores wealthy when I do that. It's kind of annoying, actually, when you think about it. It's like, God damn. All right, Justin. Did we put his big teeny back here? Yeah, we did. Another beautiful day, guys. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. No booster boxes for subsets. That's true. I have another surprise coming other than this coin. I can't wait for it to arrive. You guys will have to wait and see what it is. It'll be here whenever it gets here, maybe in a week or 2. But I have something else coming related to this coin. Okay, let's see. Mr. Jeremy Helmstadler's next. Hello, Jeremy. He's got a big order. He wants 5 wig packs and 2 rounds of battle styles. Holy. Be careful with those wig pack guys. Remember, the wig packs can have a pull rate as low as 15, and there's even been cases where it's been as low as 17, to tell you the truth. Some rare cases. Usually it's the Gym Hero packs, you know. Gym Hero packs are just unusually expensive. Let's start with your battle styles. Snip. I do not have a bag. Jeremy Helmstadler. Statter? How do I say your name? Statter. How's it going, man? Mister, if you have a graded card that comes back wrong and they should have said 10, is it better to just unslab it? I have seen cases where regrading the card works. One of the best examples was actually documented on my TikTok channel, which you can find a link to in the description. We got a PSA 9 Blaine's Charizard. I cracked it out. I actually cracked it out in the TikToks, sent it off, and he came back a 10. How about that? So he went from 9 to 10. It's kind of a very big deal, right? Because that's a lot of money. And I'm not the only one who's done this. Grading's a subjective thing, and you might get a grader who is nicer. I wouldn't regrade cards that are not worth very much because, you know, if you get the same grade, you're going to have just wasted a lot of money trying to get that regrade. So if you're going to regrade a card, make sure the card is actually worth taking that risk. Okay, Mr. Jeremy, pack number 1. Ooh. We've got Charizard, Ekans Topps card, and Umbreon. Number 2, Gallade Hollow. Number 3, Ekans. Wait, didn't we just had an Ekans? I think we just had an Ekans. 4, Arbok. That's what we're looking for. You got Ekans and Arbok. And 5, Duck Trio Pincurchin. I don't have the balls to crack open my slabs. Yeah, I was going to research the best way to cut open slabs, and I believe I've found the best way. What you do is you buy a Dremel, which is a little spinning device, and you give it a little cutting stone and have it sliced through the plastic perfectly, so there's no risk at all to your card underneath. So I don't own one of those. I have to go buy one, and I'm going to be testing it on some slabs that I have, and I'll probably send out a first edition Shining Charizard that came back in 8. I'm hoping it came back as 7, and I'm hoping he'll come back in 8, because it's a huge difference in the value of that card when it jumps up one grade like that to an 8. Also, because I think it deserves an 8. I looked it over carefully, and I couldn't believe they were so harsh on the grading. Like, they're so lenient when handing out a 10, but then the difference between a 7 and an 8 seems so ridiculous. People buy GMA slabs and crack them and submit to PSA. There you go. All right, mister, you got some decent cards out of here. But, you know, these Topps cards are really cool, and the Umbreon is nice. But unfortunately, those were cold packs, right? So those weren't hits. So that's for Mr. Jeremy. Yeah, I count those as cold packs. And the count builds up to the actual hit. That's the way those work. Try and help you guys understand the wig packs a little bit. Mr. Jeremy. Wait, he said he did not have a bag. Let's go ahead and get him a bag. You'll do better next time, mister. Be careful with those guys. I wish I could buy a spot in the break, says Vulgira. Well, Vulgira, I don't know if you have a nice card collection, but there's always the option of trying to trade me cards for a spot, because I'll accept a trade for a spot in that box break. I have this channel where I can resell PSA cards pretty easily, especially in the wig packs, and so I'll accept certain trades. When it comes to raw cards, you have to offer me a pretty enticing raw card trade, because those are a little harder. I have to actually send those off to grade before I can sell them. And then a lot of people try to make a trade where they just dump all their yucky 9s. The way you know that the trade is going to be a good trade is if you're feeling the pain during the trade, that's when you know that's a good trade, okay? So I feel pain when I give up one of the packs. You got to feel a little bit of pain on your side with whatever you're giving up. Don't just pick out your yucky 9s that nobody wants and be like, hey, so technically these should add up to, you know what I'm saying? Technically, these should add up to 700. Well, maybe like 9 Charizards. Like, you got PSA 9 Charizards. Those are fine. I don't think I've pulled anything trade-worthy from you. James O says, Mister, is there an independent regulator of PSA that repeatedly sends them the same cards to check that actually great? No, of course not. Nothing like that exists. Next up, we have Justin Morris, can you say... Oh, I already did that one. Oh, that's right, because Jeremy ended up, when we reloaded, he ended up underneath the Justin order. Now we have Theo Lang. He wants 3 McDonald's packs. You got it, Theo. Theo the Lion. Wow, the table looks so nice. I love looking at all this stuff. It's so lovely. 1, 2, and 3. Anyone in chat know if we can still order? Yes, absolutely. We just started. We're only 35 minutes in. Feel free to place an order. The wait times during the daytime streams are always shorter. Well, 80% of the time it's shorter. So you can have a nice short wait time and see your cards opened probably within an hour. In the nighttime stream, sometimes it's over an hour long wait time, even if I'm going fast. Slip into 20 with your Charizard. Maybe that's the trick. We got Bulbasaur. All right, Bulbasaur. Mr. Do you reset or randomize the week box at the start of every stream? Yeah, so I build up the box myself, and it's random in a certain way. I actually create randomness in the box, so to me it's not random. To you guys it is. The other thing that happens, it's about as random as your purchasing order. So you make a purchase and you don't really know who else has made a purchase for custom packs. So you don't know if you'll go early, you don't know if you'll go late. So you can't really decide your position in the box. All right, we got Chimchar. And does Quip do the wigged? I wish she did. It's so much work to put those boxes together. Awesome, dude. You got double Pikachus here. Congratulations on that. This is the hot card in the McDonald's packs. You got it in 3 packs, man. People are going to pay big money for that when it comes back 10. All right, that's the card people are going for. I hear that that card's selling raw for $40, which is actually pretty high in my opinion. It's just a holo card, right? And the pull rate for him is a little bit low, but really it's not. You know, there's only so many cards to pull out of the McDonald's collection. And when he grades, probably going to go for a few hundred. So yeah, it's a very decent pull. Mr. Theo. Mr. Theo. Let's see, your bag's over here. Just wait till the McDonald cases actually start to rise in prices. But I hear they're getting another wave of them, okay? So you may want to hold off and wait for a whole bunch of them to be open and sell off. Dontrell Davis, what's up, man? He says, send my Rillaboom to PSA and 2 Darkness Ablaze. I have 2 bags. You have 2 bags? That's too many bags. Can't have that many bags. I opened 48 before I got a holo Pikachu. Damn. Sorry to hear that, man. I think we've had a better pull rate than that on this channel. Did I just see a nip slip? What? What are you talking about? Darmanitan. And Suicune. So here's a perfect example of gradable holos. Suicune is well sought after, very popular Pokemon. This card looks like it has a chance at a 10 on the front and on the back. So this looks like a straight 10, and maybe it could grade even a black label, right? So there's not going to be many black label Suicune holos out there. So you could grade this, and if it comes back 10, try charging $50 for it. See if somebody bites. Somebody might bite. Somebody might take it for 50. Somebody who's too lazy to do the grading themselves, right? Because people will buy on impulse. The concept of grading works like this. This guy, if he comes back at 10, really shouldn't cost more than about $25. That's all he should cost. Because you can just order some holo Suicunes and send them out yourself. It's really not that much money to obtain some holo Suicunes. However, when a card is already a 10, people will impulse buy it because they don't want to do the work and they don't want to do the waiting. So that's why you get away with the higher price. And so this is something I've been thinking a lot about. I'm like, holo cards are probably underrepresented in the PSA population. Modern holos, you would think that they're junk, but something tells me they're not. That's my hunch, my pokey hunch. Dontrell, let's find your 2 bags. That's my pokey hunch, and I'm sharing it with you so you can get super pokey rich. Oops. All right. Devin, Derek Riley, Devin Ogg, Dustin, Destiny, Dylan. I want my PSA Suicune, and I want it now. Here we go. Here's Dontrell Davis, bag number 1. Dontrell Davis, bag number 2. Looks like I put them together because I was already planning on combining them. Oh, I'm going to knock the camera over. What you want to do is recognize when a holographic card is unusually popular. So here's an example of a holo card you might not grade. Just reverse holo rare fossil, you know, Larvesta, nobody's really... Staryu's one of the less popular base set Pokemon, but Suicune's one of the most popular Pokemon, so a holographic version of that Suicune might fall into someone's, you know, collection. They might go, yeah, I got to get that Suicune. All right, Mr. Dontrell. What a great card. Just watch back-to-back and checked those Pikachus. What? Like what you said, mister, about modern collectibles replacing fine art. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm going to be buying the Mona Lisa, but I want to buy something. There's going to be a lot of people who do well, a good middle class. There's going to be wealthy people. You're going to collect something. People used to collect fine art because they didn't have Pokemon. That's how it went. And I don't think Pokemon will be the only collectibles hobby, but it's definitely one of the best hobbies, if not the fastest rising hobby right now. I think that what kind of shocked everyone was baseball cards were kind of already expensive. Not much more to grow with baseball cards, in my opinion, sports cards. Now, there's room to make money in the hobby, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of already got a lot of rich investors in there that have been playing the game for a long time. So if you go in there, you're playing up against guys who've been doing it for a long time. And I don't know if kids are getting into baseball as much as they're getting into video games. Pokemon was really underappreciated when I started collecting, and I kind of knew that, and I was kind of preaching that back then. I was like, you know, I think these cards are going to go up. And man, did they go up. They went up in price so many times. I got cards that went up 10 times in price. I like shake my head. I can't believe it. Actually, I was looking at my Japanese Dragonite 10 from Fossil. Says that the last time I checked his price, he was for $300. That was the last time. I looked again on the eBays. He was $1,300. I was like, what? That's so much. What's that, like times 4 basically? And so a lot of my cards have done that. They've gone up in price times 4. And that's kind of a big deal. If you took all of your wealth, which I did, and I immediately put it into Pokemon cards, that's a really big deal. So I took all that I had and just did nothing but buy Pokemon cards for a year. And then all the Pokemons blew up, especially after Logan, they all blew up in price. Okay, we're sending them off to PSA. Invest! That's right. Ooh. Okay, let's see what's next. Mr. Westonini, he says, 1 Primal Clash. All right, Primal Clash. Just 1, huh? Mister, that's not going to do it. You're going to need like 20 of these. Here it is. Good luck. Corfish. Oh, teammates, you did it! 1 pack, 1 hit for Mr. Westonini. They're a little young, Wes. God, man, freaking weird. All right, congratulations on that. Let me check in here for anything else you got. Well, you better take this as well. Archie's ace in the hole? That sounds inappropriate. Oh, let's put Dontrell back in the D-box. Why can't I hit cards like that? Come on, man. I'm going to buy 1 pack and pull a freaking full art. A waifu full art. Time to retire. That's right. Westonini. Dope. Do a sword and shield pack. Damn, Wes, you got really lucky. Your last pack was Shining Fates, and that was a full art as well. You guys are missing out on those old XY series packs. You know, those XY cards probably go for a lot more money than you realize. The old XY series, we think they're out of print. And we'll know more about if they're out of print when Nintendo starts printing really heavily. But keep this in mind, you know, if you wait for that, if it turns out they're not reprinting those sets, by the time you realize it, everyone else will too, and the price of those packs will shoot up. They will go up much higher than they are right now. So there's probably a lot of people interested in buying those old booster boxes, but they're watching to see if they get reprinted. And when it's clear that they're not getting reprinted, they're going to shoot up in price. So they're fairly affordable right now, in my opinion. Fairly affordable meaning they're not $700, you know what I mean? One day they're going to be $700. It could take a while. But with the way that Pokemon cards are going up in price, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened very soon. Changing the music there. Mister, how are you today? I'm doing pretty well. Reprints will have a different year, wouldn't they? Reprints would have a different year. No, I don't think they would. Would they? I don't think they will. I mean, they'll be printed in this year, obviously, but they won't be listed that way. TCC, we fixed a leak yesterday in our place, and the guy fixing the ceiling saw the Pokemon cards you gave me and asked for the good sets. Nice, man. Waiting till 2023 for the prices to go down. When the stock market crashes. Hey, new member, Pokey George. Thanks for joining, man. It's Pokey George. Next up, we have Alex Veneration. 2 sets of Japanese Battle Styles and 1 custom booster. You got it. 2 sets Japanese Battle Styles. 1, 2. Welcome back, Alex. 1, 2. And 1 custom booster. Let's see if you get lucky today. Today, just the Holo Colossal. I'm sorry, mister. Just Holo Colossal. Okay, let's see. He's not new. He's on his 2nd month. That's true. I'm sorry. I think he renewed is what happened. I don't know how it all works. What, you think I'm some genius? Think I'm some smart guy? Oh! You got hyper rare Tapu Koko. Congratulations, man. Very lucky. Well, I'm glad you got some luck. You were having a tough time in the custom packs, man. This is much better. All right. What else? Let's see if we can get something else. That was just the red packs. Maybe you get a hit in the blue packs. Possible. Tapu Bulu. So probably not, because usually after 1 holo. Oh, you got another holo, so you got 2 holos. I noticed if you get a holo, you usually don't get something else. Tapu Smoopu. Yeah, pulling the hyper rares is harder than pulling the secret rares out of this set. Because what we know about the hyper rares, when you have a box, each box will contain a secret rare. But they are not guaranteed to carry a hyper rare. Only some boxes do. So you only open 4 packs and you pull that Tapu. That's really good. Catches you up a little bit. All right, Alex, let's find your bag. How's it going, Krista? Krista. I had a sister named Krista. Alex. 1 custom booster and live shipping. So he wants some live shipping. Let's get him some live shipping, guys. Oh, do you want to live ship that or grade that, by the way? Andrew, Austin, Andrew, Anthony, Alan, Andrew, Alexis, Alan. Oh, where'd your bag go? Let me think about it. GameStop shares just rose 100% in the last few minutes. Invest. Invest! I didn't already live ship you, did I? I have like this feeling. All right, well, let me just look through this again. Maybe I just missed it. Alex Veneration. I'm so hyped up. Alexander, I can't speak. Alexander Maynard. I think he should just go into the overflow at this point. Let's put this in the overflow. Ah, here we are. I did miss you. You were right at the front. So, Alex, if you want, you can have this stay on the table, the Tapu, if you want to save them and grade them. But you got to stop me right now because I'm getting you all ready for live shipping. You don't have that many cards, so the live shipping's a little bit lost. PSA grade, please. Okay, so let us hold on to this. He'll be a card that you can send Tier 1 if you want. If you want to get them back faster, the other options are Tier 2 and Express. They get a lot more expensive, though. So Tier 1 is the cheapest method. He says stop. I tell you what I'll do. Here you go. Alex, why don't we remove these and hold on to your bag for now? And you can take the $6 that you were going to use for live shipping, and you can apply that toward Grading. You want to do that? So take $6 off your live grading, and we'll just apply that toward live. Did I say live grading? Apply it toward grading. Words are hard, guys. Speaking is difficult. Do donate. What? I don't know what you mean by that. Here you go, Alex. I'll leave it on the table for you to look at for now. And when a payment for the PSA grading comes in, I'll place them in the box in the back. Whew. Can I keep my bulk still? Yeah, why not? It's not that much bulk. I'll let you keep your bulk as a gift. Just this time, okay? Okay, Mr. Ephraim. What's up, Ephraim? He says, 3 cosmic, please. You got it. Mr. Ephraim. Mister, could I send my cards for you to get them graded? Yes, that's possible. You start that by contacting me privately on Discord. Guys, I swear I'm tripping on every word today. I got the Joe Biden dementia stutter. Snip. And I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. Is there a non-live grading? That's right. Nagana del Guzzlord. Pack number 2. Mimikyu Draw Energy. Pack number 3. And Lily's Pokey Doll. I want my Biden bucks and I want them now. It's my money and I want it now. Government efficiency. You send the government your money. You do all the work of sending them your money. And then they do all their work on their side to send it back to you. That's efficiency. Ding. All right, Mr. Ephraim, let's find your bag. And then we can hire even more bureaucrats to handle your money. We'll add another layer, and another layer, and another layer. Dude, it's so inefficient. Ernesto, Ephraim. That's a different Ephraim. We got 2 Ephraims. Ephraim or Ephraim? I don't know how to say her name right. Edgar. Egg. Els. Hey, don't hate the processor. You're right, I'm sorry. GMAC, I'm never talking about you. I just want you to know that. You're the best. I mean, there's a lot of government jobs that are actually very important. Ernesto. I had somebody upset with me because they were a teacher. They are a teacher, and I was talking about how I'm not happy with the public school education and how it doesn't really teach you how to build wealth. And they were telling me after the stream, they're like, how can I not find your bag? Are you up top? They're talking about how they were a teacher, and you know, they felt a little beat up on. So I was like, oh, I gotta be mindful of that. So weird, I can't find your bag anywhere. Did we just ship you maybe? Maybe that's why you're in my mind. I see the price for PSA Tier 2, but how much is Express? Oh, I don't know if Express is listed anymore. Express is $130, so consider not doing it. It's pretty expensive. You will get your card back a lot faster, but it costs way more. So it's really a luxury, unless you're trying to rush this to the market, which is the other reason you might use Express. But if you're trying to keep the card, it's not worth it. Use Tier 2, okay? Save yourself a lot of money and use Tier 2. I probably recommend Tier 2, okay? I would use Express on a Charizard. Okay, Ephraim, we got you a new bag. Okay, next up we have Alex Trailer, 3 rounds of Battle Styles and a custom. You got it, 3 rounds of Battle Styles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. GameStop up 103% right now, guys. Why is that? Are they explaining why it's up? You missed your chance to buy the dip. You missed the chance to buy the guacamole. Sneep. AMC is up 2. How many packs are in a battle style box? 30. Activist investor who's on the board pushed out the CFO today. Huh? He pushed out the CFO. What does that mean? Buy high, sell low. Invest. Hodler. What's the term? Hodler. Hodler your stocks, guys. To the moon. Oh, man. Don't buy GME, buy Gem Heroes. Round 2 of GMA. Let's go. They pushed out the CFO. What? What? Invest. Cold. Did you put my Misty? For my last night purchase, I should have gotten a new bag with that card. Okay, so you're saying you should actually have a bag somewhere. We better go looking for it. You got pokey hands. Pokey hands. TCC, this first PSA return is killing me. I know. It's taking forever. That seems to be the way of things with PSA. So get comfy. He is the person who's been behind this idea that GameStop could rebrand as an e-commerce platform, and one of the reasons it blew up in the start. How much longer till the movie theater will be a thing of the past, mister? I don't know if it ever will be, to be honest. I mean, maybe it will. I kind of want to keep going to the movies, but not that often. You know, they need to, like, redesign movie theaters to be a little nicer. One wigged, right? Oh, that's right. One wigged. I was just grabbing it. I was just grabbing it, mister. Whoop. I got shipped yesterday, so I should only have one card, says Efrain. Oh, maybe that's why I'm having trouble finding it. All right, Alex, you got a round of vintage. My hoes aren't happy unless they're in my arms. Oh, my God, Russ. Bowling alleys. What's wrong with bowling alleys? The bowling alleys in my area do well. One in particular is always loaded. Is always full of cars in the parking lot. That bowling alley is going nowhere. That's a very popular bowling alley. All right. Efrain, let's find your bag. You said you got one card, huh? Let's find it. So we got Evan Slattery, Estuardo, Evan Dory, Emiliano. We just got too many cards in here. Makes it hard to scroll through. Ernesto. Efrain Rodriguez. Ethan Fetters. Edward Hernandez. I just don't think, if you're not in the front, you're just not going to be in here. Ernesto Delgadillo. Emilio, Eric Fielding, Edgar, Exotic Kennel, and Egg. Movie theaters have been closed here in VA since March of 2020. That's a long time to be closed. So, Mr. Efrain, I didn't see your bag in there. I wonder if it could have gotten sorted into the wrong box by accident. We better keep our eyes open for it. You got a Misty? Like a what? A Misty's favor? I'm trying to think what Misty you could be talking about. I ordered a card off stream last night, so maybe that's why. Oh, were you the guy who ordered one Misty, my last Misty? I probably never gave it to you. Here it is. My last Misty. Yeah, my bad, man. I forgot about that, to tell you the truth. I had no memory of it. All right, we're ready to get back to opening cards, guys. Sorry for the little... We're going on a goose hunt for a thing that didn't exist. All right, we're ready to move on with the line. Mr. Miguel Velazquez goes next. He wants 2 rounds of Battle Styles. All right, you're going to get 2 rounds. How long is the mail letter going to take? The mail letter. What is he talking about? The mail letter? Are you asking how long until your mail arrives? Misty, no! What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Mister, can you say happy birthday to my brother Mike Hunt? Happy birthday to Mike Hunt. Victini VMAX. You want all the Misties. Top Pokemon waifu question mark? Definitely Misty. She's the oldest one. She's been around since the beginning. When you ship my Misty in a mail letter? Oh, good question. It should arrive. Just however fast they deliver it, I guess. Keep an eye out and don't throw it away by accident. I think people have thrown cards away by accident before. Happy birthday to Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Happy birthday to Ben Dover. Eileen Dover. Are the metal cards quality? Oh, I love them. You want to see them up close for a second? So the first thing you notice with these is that they're crazy heavy. Like they're really thin, and yet they're heavy. It's really pretty striking. And here's a close-up view of it. It's got a nice texture to it. The words can actually be read pretty easily. It's got the little first edition sign over there, so this is supposed to be mimicking the first edition. Here's the back of the card. So you have Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard. That's the starters. And we also have the Illustrator Pikachu and Lugia first edition. So those are the ones we have. You can get all 5 of them together for 50 bucks. That sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. So you can get all 5 of them together for 50. Is it too late to say sorry? It's never too late. All right, so give me a minute. Let's see who's next. Let's see. Next up, oh, bunch of people now. So now you guys want to open cards. Is that how it is? I think we missed one for Andrew Edwar. Let's see. Andrew Edwar says 1 CP. You got it, man. 1 Champion's Path. It's not that we missed it. I'm pretty sure YouTube just loaded it later. Fake cards are for fake collectors. Fake, phony, fake. I mean, it's probably it's somewhat true, but I don't know. People like custom cards. What can you say about it? It's their money, and they can spend it now. But the thing is with like this Charizard, look, first edition Charizard. You know how much this card sells for? You're not going to get it for less than like $4,000 or $5,000 as a raw ungraded card, in my opinion. So for a lot of collectors, they're just not going to own this. So you play around with the metal one. Unless you got $4,000 laying around and you're going to go for the real one. I don't know. Heck, man. Machop and Marnie. So it kind of makes a little bit of sense, especially the Illustrator card, too. The Illustrator card's insanely expensive. All right, mister, I'm sorry. Nothing crazy in there. Mr. Andrew Edwar. I love this little House on the Prairie music. This is Zelda, I'm pretty sure. One's on BD for 300,000. All right, I'm going to go buy it. Next up, we have Johnny Kim. Good afternoon, mister. 2 rounds of Japanese battle styles, please. Well, everyone's picking up the battle styles right now. What does waifu stand for? GMAC, I believe it stands for wife. It's a Japanese word for wife or something like that. People who watch a lot of anime refer to it. TCC, speaking of which, the Shining Ho-Ohs I got, if they grade PSA 10, they're going to go for $300. Now they're going to go for $600. Wow, man. Invest! That's pretty good, man. I'm glad to hear you're going to make some money. So Mr. Johnny Kim. You know, back then, Russ, I was selling them for $250. And really all I had to do was hold on to them. I didn't have to sell them. I could just held on to them and sold them today. Could have sold them today for all that money. But, you know, I just kind of keep the cards moving. It's kind of cool. That's why I sell the cards with the, well, actually the PSA cards I sell at the actual market price. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just thinking it over in my head. Having a little debate with myself. Sell cards or hold cards? One of the 5 PSA graded Pikachu illustrators is on eBay for $375,000. Woo! Be right back. Be right back. Pulling out a huge loan. I express graded 3 Skloss so the can Menage Trio for me. What? All right, Johnny Kim. Johnny Kim. Let's see who's next. Juan Garcia, what's going on, Juan Garcia? He wants 1 wigged pack. 1? You don't want like 12? Oh, picking up Pikachu V, huh? Any interest in my PSA 10 Japanese fossil Dragonite? Raymond, if you want to sell it to me, I'll buy it for $2. Actually, I have one myself, so you might find somebody else who wants to collect it. If you're just trying to get rid of it and you want me to resell it for you, we can work out a price maybe. You contact me privately about that, but I wouldn't be holding on to it. I'd just be reselling it. So there has to be a little bit in there for me to make money off of as well. Mr. Juan Garcia, the nice thing about selling cards to me is it's very fast and easy. And I'm nicer than GameStop, I promise. GameStop is not so nice. How do they get away with that? Buying games back for like $2. But most of the time, I'm just reselling the card that you're offering to me. Sometimes I'm after a particular card that I don't have and I want. And whenever I'm after a card, I just go buy it outright for the full price. Mister, you have an Instagram? Yeah, I have an Instagram. I don't really pay attention to it, though. Honestly, I pay a lot more attention to my Discord. Pay a lot of attention to Discord. That's where to contact me. And I also pay attention to... He says I have a bag. Where's his bag? Oh, I'm in the wrong box. Ah, these J boxes, man. They get me every time. Here we go. Mr. Juan Garcia. Woo! Man, we're getting some trouble with these boxes. But yeah, you can contact me very easily from Discord. I look at my Discord all day, so you will get an answer in 24 hours. Typically, unless I make a mistake. Sometimes I read a message and I forget to leave it unread, so it disappears. By the way, guys, we have 184 viewers, but only 68 likes. You guys want to help me reach 100 likes, please? Edwin says 1 wig pack and 2 rounds of battle styles. All right. How long have you been collecting? I've been collecting for 2 years now. 2 years. Back when the cards were really cheap. I mean, back then, if I knew how much cards were going to blow up, I would have just held them all. So, Edwin Acosta. He's here to pull the hottest Pokemons. Whoop. Rabombi. You asked so nicely. I have liked the video. Oh, thanks, man. How come extremely rare, high, 1,000-year-old ancient coins are worth pennies on the dollar compared to shiny cardboard? That's a great question. And the reason for that is because nobody knows about those coins. People don't know about them, so there's no competition to obtain them. And the other thing is, maybe they just don't think it looks very good. Aesthetically, it's not pleasing enough. Whereas with Pokemon cards, you know, it's cute or cool or maybe a little goofy. So the Pokemon cards are aesthetically pleasing. And you're confident that when you buy a Pokemon card, there's going to be another person out there to buy it back off of you one day. If you spend a lot of money on an ancient coin, the number of people buying that coin is much smaller maybe. And there might not be a large future in collectible coins. But there will probably be some future in it. I think coins will always have some value, even if just for the base metal in them. Like this Morgan silver dollar, it does have some silver in it. So it's always going to be valuable for that reason. Okay, that was for Mr. Edwin. Did we get your wigs pack? Yes, we did. Sorry, Edwin, nothing too wild this time. What's my most rare card? I have probably my most rare card is my PSA 10 first edition Shining Charizard from the Neo Destiny collection. I didn't realize how smart of a move I was making back then when I obtained it. It's 90% silver. That's what I thought it was. I didn't want to make that claim, though, because, you know, it'd be silly to make that claim. They call it, like, constitutional silver, I think, or junk silver. I know a little bit about it, but I know that, I think the point is, I know even if there aren't a lot of collectors, the coin itself will always have some value. Next up, we have Mr. Jeremy Helmstadter. He says 5 Rebel Clash and 3 more wigged. You got it, mister. 5 Rebel Clash. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once the world moves on to a completely online currency, coins will become more rare and expensive. That could be true. Man, if they made some gold and silver Pokemon coins, man, I'd be all over that. You know, if a mint could mint Pokemon coins, how about like a gold coin with the Charizard on it? Oh man, that'd sell like hotcakes, and people would be having it graded. That would sell like hotcakes, but I believe you'd have to get the licensing rights from Nintendo. Evan says, I think that's been done. Has it? Like real gold? I'd be surprised if it's been done with real gold. It's probably been done on like maybe gold-plated steel coins or something like that. And by Nicole, I'm sorry, mister. Those pulls were pretty cold. There's a country that has $1 Pokemon coins. You would cream in your pants. You would have an Alcremie. There's the Burger King gold coin. Yeah, but that's not actual gold. The coins in the Sword and Shield premiumizations and Magenta box are made of metal along with the dice. Yeah, but again, that's not actual gold. I'm talking about a precious metal, you know what I mean? All right, here goes, Mr. Jeremy. Good luck. Let's see what you get. You've got a Topps Arbok. That's old vintage. Sandaconda. 2 snakes. And 3. Gallade. I'm sorry, man. Those are some tough packs. Be careful, guys, with the custom packs. You never know when the next hit's going to be. Probably plated LED. There is the gold Pika. Yeah, but I want real gold. Gold. Like 99% gold. Yeah, those pulls are pretty tough, actually. Here, why don't I give you a little consolation? Here you go, mister. Have a free Charizard. So this is for Jeremy. Let's find your bag, Jeremy. I know it's just a custom card, but it's still pretty cool, right? I love gold. I lost my genitalia in an unfortunate smelting accident. Mr. Jack Bello. Hey, mister, good afternoon. I'll take 2 Yugi Max Golds and 1 custom wig pack. You got it. 2 Yugi Max Gold and 1 custom wig pack. Oh, man. Mr. Jeremy, you were 1 pack away. Holy. PSA 9, number 115. What could that be? Is it this guy? Oh, what a beauty. This is first edition vintage Ampharos from the Expedition series. It's a really good vintage card. You'll always be the best, sir. You gave me my shiny Ho-Oh when I won another from you in the small. Now I'm on my way to being pokey rich. Woohoo! So that Ampharos, I think, was a $2,500 card. Not $25, $250 card. And he's part of the Expedition set, which is a very cool WotC era set. In English, it's WotC era. We've got Elder Entity and Cosmotown. The Japanese version of it had a first edition, so that's really cool. Yep, even PSA 9 Japanese vintage cards are starting to get real expensive. Would you take $500 for that PSA 10 Charizard? That one? Sure. We got Zodiac Shakanine. What? Okay, let's leave these up. No Blue Eyes still. Where's that Blue Eyes dragon? Did you see the vegan teacher on TikTok got banned? What'd she get banned for? She just doing something too extreme? A bunch of people reported her? How you get banned on TikTok, man? She did... What did she do? I want to know. I don't know what for, says Dark's Assassin. That's sad, man. I didn't want to see her get banned for anything. Nobody likes her, so it doesn't shock me. I wouldn't have gotten this far without you, and you've been there for me, too, when the ceiling fell. Oh, yeah, I hate to hear that, man. You know, Russ, I've been lucky enough that nothing like that has given me grief. I'm just waiting for it to eventually be my turn. Something bad will happen to me eventually. I think it happens to everybody eventually. I have a bag, Jack Bello. All right, Jack, we're looking for that bag right now. Jake Green, Jeff, Jesus, Jesse, James, Jeff, James Bolton. So you're not here. Maybe you're up top. Jacob Kavanaugh, Luke, Kano Zone, Lee, Joey, Jack Bello. We found you. Haha. You were up top for some reason. I don't even know why. You seem more like a down low bag. I got a couple of Blue Eyes cards. Don't know if they're worth anything though. Okay, we'll put you back up top for now. Man, we're officially out of room on this table. I don't know what to do with the JEs and JAs. The box is just all the way full. Andrew Edward, oh, Andrew, he said, 5-week, mister, hopefully a mine sweep. Mr. Andrew Edward, let's see what you get. 5 packs, huh? Pack number 1, oh, triple Charizard. That's not so bad. Pack number 2, Silicobra Grookie. Might as well get a reverse holo Grookie in. Number 3 is Go Goat. Okay, Go Goat. Number 4 is 2 packs of Ancient Origin. You should grade them. Those Ancient Origins, man. Those are some fantastic looking packs. So that's 4. And this is number 5. Sandshrew. All right. Well, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. You just never know what's going to be in the box. You really don't, guys. Very lucky, I would say, because you could have mineswept there for sure. It was minesweeping time, but you got lucky and it turned into something else. All right, your Charizards and your new Ancient Origins. I love the Rayquaza from Ancient Origins. I know the packs look amazing, and I think those booster packs are going to sell for a lot when they're graded in the future. Alexis Lamone says, hey, Mr. 1 Shining Legends and a pre-grade. I have a bag. All right. Shining Legends, the most expensive set ever now. Can I open the heavy one? I don't know which one's heavy. All right, here we go. It's just hollows. I'm sorry. Now, did he say no live shipping? Okay, so let me get these hollows for you. I'm new to Poemon. Poemon? Is that like Edgar Allan Poe? He's new to Poemon. Mister, you got your Palkia? Alexis Lamon. Alexis. Does he already have a bag? Of course he has a bag, because he's asking for a pre-grade. Okay, you're not going to be in here. You're going to be in the other one. I think I used this one on the right a little more often. Alex, Adam, Adrian, Alex, Adam, Adnan, Austin, Abigail, Albert, Andrew, Alexander. Huh, maybe you are in the other box. Are you up top or something? Oh, my dear Lord. Austin, Andrew, Anthony. Andrew, I found you, dude. Holy. Here we go. Let's see what you got. You ready? You got money for vintage sauce? What? I forgot to put the guy's name on that, so I got to do that after this. So we've got mustard. Great. Your mustard looks like a 10. Very good. We've got Entei. He might have a shot at 10. This is thin on the left. Latios. I didn't know you had such a good card in your bag. This is off center. I think this is going to be a 9. What is this? Oh, mister. You got some kind of thing going on right there. I actually remember this when we pulled it. Do you remember that little notch when we pulled this? What a pity. Yeah, that's going to end up probably being a 6 with PSA. Maybe it'll be a higher grade with like CGC. Porygon, thin, off-center, basically. Off-center. Base set Charmander, huh? What's that, from a Wicked pack? Oh, he looks kind of nice on the back, actually. Xerneas. Off-center. Off-center. Yeah, I'd say he's off-center. He might have a small shot at a 10, the Umbreon. Might have a small shot. Very off-center. He has no shot. So, out of this pile, Umbreon looks like he has a small shot. Charmander won't get a 10, but he might be worth grading. Actually, this looks like a little bit of dirt. Can you just wash that off? It looks like there's just some dirt on the card. With the light cloth, you might be able to wipe some of that off without damaging the card underneath. It's a risky business, so that's up to you. But if you can remove that, he might actually grade about a 9, which would be great because he'll be valuable as a 9. This will be a 6, and this will be probably a 9. So these cards right here are the better ones in your 9 pile. Your 10 pile is pretty small. You've just got these 2 cards in the 10 pile, it looks like. Mustard's your best card, right? Just got a Coughing Shiny from Shining Fates, one of my favorites. You like it? I like the way he looks. He looks great. So, who was this for again? Somebody pulled this on one pack, and it was Jack Bello, was it not? Jack Bello, congratulations on some fantastic luck. This was a big hit to pull in a single pack. Jack, you can get this shipped live for $6. In case you want to hold it in your hand sooner. Mr. Jesse Salinas is next. He says 3 Darkness, 1 Champion's Path. Yeah, Champion's Path went down in price a little bit. That's kind of nice. I noticed some people are picking up on that. Maybe I'll put little arrows next to the prices for when they go up and down. Can you teach me about sex education? You put your little fireman hose in the woman's hoo-ha, and then you pee. That is how babies are made. Now you know. Do humans really need sex education? How did the very first humans figure out how to have sex? Seems like we would have already known, just intuitively. All right, Mr. Jesse, what you got? We've got Fluffy. Do you have any more Ampharos cards? I wish I had more Ampharos cards. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I do. Unless I have another 10, but I don't think I do. Oh, mister, those were terribly cold. That was for Mr. Jesse Salinas, and they were all hollow. Yeah, I don't think early humans needed sex education. I'm not saying that modern humans do. I'm not saying that modern humans don't need sex education. That's what I mean. I'm just telling my kids, no glove, no love. Simple, right? Oops. No glove, no love. They'll figure it out. Wait, so what's the advantage from buying them here? Moondoggy, there's not really an advantage. It's just a luxury, okay? So you can open up cards here to support this channel and really just to have fun. You get to hear your name shouted out. You get to see your packs open. Everyone gets to see what you pulled. So it's a little bit of a social, you know, it's got a social quality to it. The other nice thing is I got a lot of packs available, a lot of different sets. So you can kind of pick a pack that you're curious about. And again, you know, you're paying me a wage is what you're doing. You're paying me to ship you cards and show off your cards live. Okay? So that's basically it. Also, the other thing I would say, so these PSA cards in the back are actually pretty competitively priced. They're based off of the cheapest buy it now price on eBay. So that's how I priced these. And the wigged packs. So these guys over here, these will contain PSA cards in them. They're pretty hard to pull out, but they do contain them. And the PSA cards in these packs are also based off of the buy it now price on eBay. So these are pretty if you're looking for the like most cost-effective booster pack on my channel, it might actually be these guys. They're very expensive though. So you're trying to open up a PSA card out of one of the packs. You might throw away a lot of money, never pulling it, really just minesweeping for someone else. But again, the number of packs are based off of the market price of the PSA card. So those are pretty legit if you're just looking for like the cheapest unit price of a whatever booster pack. How much did you pay for your Shining Fate Sard, mister? Shining Fate Sard. Oh, it was like $600. It was crazy expensive. He's probably come down already, but I just wanted to buy him immediately and express grade him immediately, and we'll get him back here, and maybe I'll give him away or something crazy like that. Probably not. Jesse Fetters. Wait, are we done with Jesse Salinas? Jesse says, I have 2 bags. One bag is misplaced. Could you combine them? Yeah, we'll go looking for your other bag. Give me a second. James, Javier, Jeffrey. Is it misplaced in the same box? Javier, Jason, Jeremy, James, Jerry. How do I buy a pack? There are instructions in our Discord server. You can find a link to that in the description, okay? All the instructions are there. You do have to join the server in order to be able to buy cards anyways. Because that's how I do all my communicating. Jesse, I didn't see your bag. We'll combine it another day, okay? I promise. You can help me by telling me where it's lost at or something. Next up, we have Jesse Fetters. So we got 2 Jessies. He says, 1 wig pack with live shipping. I have 2 bags. 1 bag only has code card. I don't need that one. I have 2 slabs. Unless you will do 500 for the Shiny Star V Zard 10. Your counter offer, if still a no, send both the slabs. Thank you so much. Maybe. Just thinking about it. Let me get you the custom pack. Let's start with that. I have to turn the offer down. I do. That was the most I could offer. Yeah, so I'll get it shipped out to you, mister. It's Eevee and Latios. Sweet. I offered you as much as I can based on... so it's kind of based on this, Jesse. So I could buy your PSA card, or I could buy booster packs. And I'm really just supposed to buy whichever one sells the best. And your card doesn't sell the best until it's at a certain price. And that's just how it is. So I kind of have to choose, where do I put my capital, basically? Where do I put it? And it's not going to end up being your Charizard until it's at a certain price point. That's kind of true for anything I buy from people. Okay, so live shipping, I have 2 bags. Let's find them both, Jesse. Jesse, I think you got 1 back here, don't you? I'm trying to remember. AAA. Unless I combined them already. There's Demetrius's bag. No, I don't see 1 back here. So let's climb up here, because I know you've got 1 here. Jansen, Jeremy, James. Today's live stream has been the live stream of not being able to find people's bags without digging a ton. Okay, it says second bag. So you're correct. There's a second bag somewhere. Feels like there's an ocean of bags out here. And here we go. I think what stresses me is people won't put themselves into the free shipping channel. They really ought to. I guess people just like to have their bag on the table. Or maybe they're abandoning their bags. See, I don't know. I don't know if they're abandoning them. I don't think they are, because sometimes people come back and they later want to open their stuff. All right, Mr. Jesse Fetters. Let me go find your 2 slabs, mister. Check your message in case you messaged me. Okay. Yeah, let me go find your bag. Oh, standing up for even a minute. Holy moly, man. Kitty, I think I need a new chair. I think that's a bad chair, Kitty. Okay, how about this? Oh, weird, I don't see them here. Oh, you know what? Where they were cards that return. That's what it was. So they get put in a different spot. My bad. Looking in the wrong place. All right. Mr. Jesse Fetters and your beautiful cards. There we go. Let's get your label made. Thanks for confirming your address. Oh, looks like I need to restart stamps though. Oh, that's no good. Mister, you've been saying you need a new chair for a month now. I know. I'm terrible, man. I complain about things, but I never fix them. That's definitely me. It's because my brain really focuses on whatever it believes the biggest priority is. My brain just focuses directly on that. Like, for example, I got a laptop and it's so old, and I have that one from Crazy Gold, and I need to get it working. But instead of focusing on that, I just focus on exactly whatever it's the best use of my time. I should consider a lift desk. I don't think that'll work though, because look at this. I don't think that will work. There's too much bulk. Buy a GT Racing? All right, we're gonna get a GT Racing chair. I have cards I want to grade, but I live in Canada. How do I grade from Canada? You take a look at your cards and you go, I think this is a 10. See? And then you're done. Amazon a chair right now. You think I'm just made out of chair money? Wow, man. These guys think I'm just made out of chair money. I'm at work developing C#. All right, finally we got stamps up and running. Let's go ahead and plug this in now. And we'll check your address one more time. Yep. We would check that address because you're shipping a real valuable card. Poke Dynamics, what are you working on? No one ever knows. I have tried to find out how, but I never can find what. All right, I'll be back. Time to ship your 5 bazillion Pokemons. I might double box this one, so this will take an extra minute, guys. This is definitely the kind of box that says, shipment that says, double box me. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna double box this one. Newspaper. Gotta get some stuffing. Oops. All right, Jesse Fetters, you are double boxed, and your cards are live shipped. Woohoo! Let's see what's next. Bradley Poland. He says 3 Vivid Voltage, I have a bag. All right, you got it, Bradley. Ooh. You need a Herman Miller chair. I need a PewDiePie chair. Are you selling coins too? Is that a Morgan dollar? That is a Morgan dollar. I'm not selling coins too. I could if you guys want me to, but I have to warn you, it will be cheaper to buy from someone else, okay? So I could sell coins if you wanted me to, but I couldn't sell them for the price I bought them at, obviously, because I'd just be running circles. All right, man, look at that hit. Zamazenta and Pikachu together. Open a fans only for chair money. You guys are too crazy. Pack number 2. Swobat. And Reggie Rock. That was for Mr. Bradley Poland. He says, I have a bag. You got a bag. He says, finally I get something decent. I know, man. Everybody's out here with their sniper rifle out. Yeah, this chair feels shot, man, for sure. I'm just trying to save money. You know, if it'll work for a while longer, why not just use it for a while longer? I'm so stingy. I really don't buy myself that much, you know? I buy myself a lot of cards. Like a true addict. Bradley Poland. Okay, there's the Pikachu and Zamazenta. My eyes went to the Charizard before they went to the coin, just saying. I know, right? You want to see the coin up close, though? It's kind of hard to see the coin because it's all one color. Here's the coin. Actually, we can zoom. You want to try zooming? There we go. A little zoom. E pluribus unum from 1921. That makes this coin 100 years old. Wow. That's pretty cool, huh? It's been 100 years since they cast that. All the people from that time are probably dead. I mean, they are. Maybe like 1 or 2 person alive, right? Okay, maybe a few more than 1 or 2, but they would have had to been born that year, basically. Pretty cool. Why did you invest in that coin specifically? Well, I have a little surprise for you guys coming, and the coin kind of ties into that. And then at the same time, I actually do like coins. I was just showing off at the beginning of the live stream when it arrived. I was showing off that I actually own a few coins. See, I've got a Morgan dollar already. Somebody told me this is a war nickel. Here's a silver coin, a modern silver coin. Here's a Roman Empire, I guess, something. Is that our surprise? You got Pokemon coins graded, didn't you? No, it'll be something else. I promise you that you won't be able to predict it. 100% guaranteed you won't know what it is. It will surprise you. You'll be like, what? And no, it's not free stuff, so you'll probably be like, is it free stuff? Jose Ponce is next. Wait, let me make sure Bradley's all the way done. Yes. Jose Ponce is next. 3 Rebel Clash, 1 Vivid. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Trade cards for gold doubloons. I do trade cards for gold and silver, just to be clear, okay? So you're probably joking, but I actually will trade cards for gold. I want 1 gold coin. So that's specifically the trade I'm looking for. I don't own a gold coin. I'd like to have one. I'd like it to be a graded gold coin. Yeah, I'd like it to be a graded gold coin. Sneep. He said, are the PSA submissions shipped? Yes, they are. You got a Mr. Coin made. You wish. I don't, but actually I do have custom rings with my little logo on it, okay? So those will be on the way. Actually, the logo will be on the inside of the ring, not the outside. So it's kind of private. Coughing Pincurchin. How about Gold Eagle? Yeah, I like the Gold Eagle. Yeah, so those will arrive later. Did I tell you guys? Some of you might not have heard this. I actually found a company that... Oh, what's this? Yeah, I actually found a company. Sorry, I got an email. A company that makes the empty PSA slabs. I found them. They're like, we make them. And they showed me a sample. I was like, that's cool. So they're shipping me a sample, and I'm going to see it in person. And if it really is the same thing, and I can snap them together and they don't come back apart, I'm going to order a bunch of them. I'm going to order a bunch of them, and then I'm going to get not a laser printer, I'm going to get some kind of sticker printer, and I'm going to design a label for it, and I'm going to grade my own cards. What do you think of that? If we get a stimulus, I promise to spend 100% I get it on this channel. What? Well, and it all depends on whether or not the slab is the same. Because if it's not the same, I'm not going to go through with it. So don't get your hopes up yet, but I'm trying it out. Andrew says I'd buy one. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. I don't think my graded cards would be anywhere near as valuable as, you know, PSA, CGC, even GMA, because it's just me. So it's more like just a little fun custom thing you can get. You can grade Misty's flavor. Heck yeah, that's true. Okay, Jose Ponce, let's find your bag. We can grade Misty's flavor. Here we are. It's always nice when a bag can be found very quickly. TCC grading. Did I tell you our third stimulus is a long shot right now because 2 Democrats don't want it to happen? Really? Why is that? Why don't they want it to happen? Next up, we have Mr. Alex. He says Tier 2 PSA grade and 1 custom booster. You got it. So now we're going to write... You're going to write your name down here. Veneration. P2. Perfect. There you go. He's ready to grade. Now for 1 custom booster, let's see if you get lucky. Oh, okay. You got Pikachu and Pikachu. You got 2 Pikachus, man. Double choose. He says, ooh, might want to get your PSA stuff sent out before they raise the price, says John. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm going to have to get my PSA stuff out before they raise the price. Next up, we have ID Chronicle. He says 3 rounds of Battle Styles. You got 3 of them. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. TCC challenge coins. Mister, could we grade my Pikachus next stream and look at sending them off to PSA if good? Yeah, absolutely. There's some major bloat that needs to be removed. Oh, in the bill? Well, you know it's got to be bad if Democrats are opposing it, right? But Democrats saying, whoa, this is too much. It's definitely too much, right? Because usually it's the Republicans saying it's too much. Usually you get like Rand Paul up there and he's like, no way, we can't spend this money. They act like Republicans. Get rid of them. TCC boxers, that's right. You can finally wear comfy underwear like me. PSA was bought by an investment group near mid-end of the last year. Prices could be bonkers. That's true. They're looking to make their money back on their investment. Octillery, you know, honestly, I feel like we talked about this issue before. I was saying, do you guys remember this? Some of you guys remember this. I was talking about how PSA cards are too valuable. And what does that mean? That means that either 1, the price of the grading has to go up, or 2, the number of available raw cards has to go up. One or the other. Remember, that's what I was talking about. And so I was saying what has to happen is Pokemon has to print more cards and PSA has to raise their prices. Both of those things are happening now. So it was exactly what I was saying. Those 2 things are now happening. I say so much. You guys probably forgot about that, but I didn't forget. The price of grading has to go up. All right, ID Chronicle. I don't know if you have a bag. I feel like you do. I find it funny that you actually have that as your PayPal name, ID Chronicle. Gabriel. I miss Dinglebot. She ought to have me ship her cards out. She's got some cards on the table. She knows that, right? Let's check up here real fast. Mister, can I send myself for grading? I think I'll get PSA 2 or 3. I'll be expensive. Sounds good. Oh, I found you. You did have a bag. It was all the way in the back. Hey, thanks for opening some cards again, ID Chronicle. He says, that's a nice coin. You know, it's so hard to see from there. It really is. So hard to see. There we go. Looks better from this range. So back then, they were actually using this as currency. Isn't that neat? All right, let's see. Today, I just used Pikachus as currency. All right. We're refreshing. How long have we been live? So I'm going to ask you guys not to make any more purchases because we'd like to wrap up now. We're getting closer to the 2-hour mark. And who do we have next? Jansen McNeil. Hello, Jansen. He wants 1 wig pack. 1 wig pack for Jansen. Do you think the Pioneers traded Pokemon for coins? They sure did. So we got 2 of the code cards from Shiny Star. I'm really out of those, so you're not going to see them anymore in these wig packs. I don't know whether to feel happy or sad. If they're gradable, which I think they should be, if they're gradable, by the way, I just sent some off to PSA. I did. So PSA is probably going to reject them, but I'm sending them to try and convince them to grade it. If you don't send the cards, they're never going to bother. We'll see what happens. They'll probably say no. GMAX says 2 wig packs. You got it, GMAX. GMAX, tonight's the night that you strike. Boop, is Sandaconda. And pack number 2, Type Null. Ooh, no luck this time. Maybe next time. Universal Basic Charizards for all. That's right. UBC, Universal Basic Charizard. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Little PSA card kind of fell out of that bucket there. He's fine, though. He landed on the desk. So, Mr. Juan Garcia says, 1 more wig. Let's make it count. Mr. Juan Garcia. It's Hatterene. That kind of counts. Hatterene's kind of smexy. She looks like she's got a hat. We like hats. All right, I'm sorry, mister. Mr. Damon Smallwood, he says 1 Charizard, 1 Blastoise custom. I have a bag. All right, very cool. 1 Charizard, 1 Blastoise. You left poor Venusaur on the table. Ah, poor Venusaur. I have a bag. Let's go find your bag. Do I like baseball? Do I like baseball? No. I had to think about it for a second. I don't watch any sports. I played a lot of sports when I was younger. Did you know that? I was actually pretty athletic. As athletic as I could be within a homeschool group, but it was a pretty large group. It was about 500 children. And we had 2 very large groups of boys who would play sports, the younger boys and the older boys. And I was picked quite often and very early because I played well. And we would play soccer and football. Those were the 2 most common. We did play baseball occasionally, but not very often. And then we played a lot of Ultimate Frisbee. I don't know if any of you guys have played Ultimate Frisbee. That's a fun game. We were real competitive on that, too. I remember. I think everyone enjoyed it a little more. So we were really, really rough. All right, let's see what's next. I was a fast guy. You know what it was? It was just accuracy. Like, you can grab stuff accurately, you will do well in sports. All right, up next is Mark Tessier. What's up, Mark? 2 packs of McDonald's. The eye-hand coordination you get from sports is very similar to the eye-hand coordination you use when you play a video game. There's sort of like a physical, athletic part of your brain that you use to play games. Understanding like space and movement. So they kind of go together. And so I liked playing sports. I kind of wish I still played. But I'm all by myself. All my friends have moved on. They all moved to Texas. I didn't move to Texas. A lot of them moved to Texas, actually. Where's the kitty? Is she probably on the couch or something? She's not in the kitty box right now. All right, here goes. We got Mudkip, Mr. Mark, and pack number 2. Torchic. We got Torchic. No peeps of Jews. He said, you should move. Texas is great. Well, I'll probably move, if I move, North Carolina's very high up on the list. Actually, what was going on? My wife mentioned something. Oh yeah, she mentioned that down in the Ozarks, what do they call that? Lake of the Ozarks. So we have in Missouri, the biggest body of water we have is Lake of the Ozarks. Really nice area. You can buy like a fancy mansion home out there. And they're building like a NASCAR racetrack. And my wife happens to like race cars. So I don't know. Maybe we'll end up moving out there. I have no idea. That's a new development. I don't care for car racing, so I still don't mind moving to the beach. But on the other hand, I guess you wouldn't have to deal with hurricanes. I don't know. We'd still get tornadoes, I'm sure. We're in Tornado Alley. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of leaving Missouri. I kind of like that idea a lot. Mike, Ninja Bread, Mwamba. I lived in the Ozarks. Technically, the lake was about an hour and a half drive. How was it? Was it worth it? Give me the details. What did you like? What didn't you like? Hour and a half drive. That's pretty far away, mister. 30 minutes, maybe you could say that you were living on it. But I mean, it's closer than me. I'm pretty far away from it. Mark, I'm going to get you a new bag. I have a bag under Mike Letary. Oh, okay, let's look it up. Mike Letary. I was looking for the wrong name, apparently. I live in North Carolina. Mister, do you ever foresee you owning your own card store? Like a physical store? That's a great question, because I feel like one of my largest advantages is that I don't own a card store. The card stores require you to have a lot of overhead, and I don't have that overhead. So when I make a profit margin, it just goes in my pocket. It doesn't go into anything else. Oh, this is a nightmare, man. Here we go. Mike, Spanos, Matthew, Nerdy Noob, Max, Noel, Michael, Noah. Oh, man. Here we go. Mike Letary. No. Yeah, so I have a little bit of an advantage running a simple internet shop, and I can't say that I'm necessarily going to open up a physical store ever. Maybe if I lived in a city, I would. So if I lived in the city and there was quite a bit of traffic, I definitely would consider it at that point. Here we go. Your bag's name is now Mark Tessier. Cool. I think I'm getting something from UPS, so stand by on that. Jack Bello says, the snipe calls for live shipping. One more Yugi Max Gold, and then please ship my bag and the Ampharos slab. First time shipping. All right, thanks for confirming your address. He said one more Yugi. Oh man, I gotta open a Yugi. Yeah, UPS is here. He's probably getting something for me. Maybe it'll be Shining Fates. Probably not. It is for me. I'll be right back. Look how shitty. All right, we got something. Okay, I recognize this. So we got a few more McDonald's packs. What's this other box for? That's a huge box. What could possibly be in here? It's not that heavy, so it can't be like boosters. From Dustin Johnson. Definitely feel like I recognize that name. An unreal amount of padding here. Give me a second. Is it real expensive? Is that why? Oh snap, man. He mailed something that he was real worried about. I think he probably overpaid for shipping. Let's see. This is probably going to be for grading. That's my guess. So people do actually send me their cards for grading. That's a thing you can do. Oh my gosh, even more, huh? Oh, I see what he shipped something quite expensive actually. Wow, these arrived fast. I'm impressed. Yeah, I don't get it, guys. Sometimes you order something online and it arrives in like a day. I think some people just ship faster. So these just arrived. Thanks for being so patient, everyone. I like the care he took shipping these. Often a very good sign that he made sure they stayed in good shape the whole time he owned them. All right. They got a little crimping there, huh? You like the Animal Crossing music? I'm surprised you can hear it. It's not up that high. There we go. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. Maybe we need to test one. Ooh. Doesn't that look great? How much for one of them? They're quite expensive these days. These packs go up in price so fast. It's crazy to think they used to be like 70 bucks. Not anymore. All right, let's get these Yu-Gis. Mr. Jack Bello wants a live shipping with his Yu-Gis. We got one Yu-Gis. Going for a run, Mr. Bye-Bye. Have a nice day, Mr. Landon. Going for a run, that's what I need. But actually what'll happen is as soon as we wrap up, I'll go to bed. No more orders. Once again, it's 4 p.m. for me, and I have to be up in about 7 hours from right now to host the other live stream. So if I don't wrap up very soon and wind down, I'm going to get only about 4 hours of sleep, because it's hard to just go straight from being alive and awake. Did I say alive? Live and awake to being in bed and easily falling asleep, right? It's hard to do that. Okay, we'll also sleeve up your book. Yeah, so no more orders. We got to wrap this up. Mr. Jack Bello, doing very well. Now, you had it back, didn't you? Thought you did. Would have been right here in the front, wouldn't it have? Jeremy, James. Oh, it's up top. I remember now. Because I put it back where I found it. Wow, you got a lot of Yu-Gis. Congratulations on your good luck today. Hey, maybe one day we'll have a separate custom box just for Yu-Gi cards. How cool would that be? That'd be pretty wild. I could see that happening one day. Okay, let me print this label out, and then we'll be moving on to Andrew Edwar. He'll be next. The lake is great, says Michael. Yeah. The Great Lakes. Not the Great Lakes. The Lake of the Ozarks. I think I've been there one time. I think I was there with my relatives a long time ago when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I was. I have an aunt and uncle that are kind of well off. And I believe their parents, his wife, so he's my uncle to my mom, or brother to my mom, and he married into kind of a wealthy family. And I think her parents, my aunt, they owned a house on the Lake of the Ozarks. I'm pretty sure that's what the body of water was that we were at. That was a long time ago. I was real young. Crazy to think I'm all grown up. It goes by so fast. Kitty, when is life going to slow down? I'll be back. Let's get this kitty shipped. I'm probably as old as my relatives were back then. Maybe a little younger. Oh, I need more boxes. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get more boxes. All right, I got it. Jack Bello, are you excited for your cards? When they arrive, you can show your girlfriend and be like, see, I'm a high roller now. And then she'll have to respect you. You'll be like, babe, I own a PSA 9 Ampharos. What are you going to do about it? And she'll be like, oh my. What a hunk. That's how women generally react to Pokemon cards. All right, your shift, Jack. Whew. Moving on. Doesn't have more coastline than Florida. It's a damn island. Hey, Giovanni, how you doing? What packs from the XY era do you recommend getting graded? Pretty much all of them, though one of my favorites is the Ancient Origin. Okay, here we go. Andrew Edouard. Grade one of the Ancient Origin packs and open the other. All right. Andrew Edouard. Over here. You got your choice of Tyranitar or Mega Rayquaza. I'm going to recommend the Mega Rayquaza for the grading because he's just more popular. You didn't, so you didn't actually pay enough to grade the pack. Pack grading is $35. So let me think about what we should do next. So I'll hold on to this for you. I'll put it back into your bag. Yeah, pack grading's $35. It costs more, unfortunately. Hey, mister, I've taken some time to look at Yugi's. I'm actually quite shocked at some of their value. Not only are there the new collector rates. Yeah, I was watching that as well. So it looks like the Yugi community is alive and well. And they are selling some of their modern cards for quite a lot of money. All right, here goes, mister. We're opening up your Tyranitar pack. Good luck. Come on, Tyranitar pack. Nah, man, these packs are tough. You got Tyranitar, Spirit Link, huh? Oh, man. I should have just sent them both, huh? All right, I'll sleeve it up for you. That's because the hit's in the other pack. I'm just messing with you. Don't open it. He'd be like, let's open that one then. So, Andrew, if you're sending the other $15, let me go ahead and baggy this up for you. Okay, there we go. Kitty, what are you doing? Next up, we have Mr. Mason Thorpe. Hey, mister, can I have 1 custom and 4 McDonald's? Wow, you're going deep on the McDonald's, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much, Mr. Andrew. So we got your 4 McDonald's. Now your 1 custom. You ready? I don't think you can handle this. Zoop. Poochina, you did it. He's got that good pooch, you know what I mean? You ever met a girl and she's got that good pooch? And you say, come here, girl. Give me that pooch. You ready? So here go your McDonald's cards. Girl, you got that pooch? I feel like I'm talking a ridiculous way. Pooch is where it's at. Give me some of that hot pooch. Stop messing around and get over here. Pack number 1 is Turtwig. All right. He looks like a little turtle. He's actually pretty cute before he evolves. I don't like the way he looks when he evolves. Pack number 2. Tepig. Can't have Pooch without the Yena. What? Poplio. Mister is still live. Haven't you learned I'm always live? And another Tepig. God damn it. I don't think he's one of the more popular ones. I could be wrong. Rowlet Squirtle. No Pikachus in there. I'm sorry, mister. That's for Mr. Mason. Mason, did we open your custom pack? Yeah, you got the Poochina. All right, let's find your bag. Everyone knows it's supposed to be Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu all day, every day. Morgan John. Mason Thorpe. Looks like you've been going deep on these McDonald's packs, man. Next up, we have Mr. Damon Smallwood for Rebel Clash, he says. You got it. Rebel Clash is now sold out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go mark it as sold out right now. Wow, you know what's crazy is how many different sets I offer on this channel. It's actually a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rip Rebel Life. I know. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never thought I'd hear. Rebel Clash has been selling out regularly. Did you know that? I'd restocked it just the other day. You guys have been buying a lot of Rebel Clash. I think it's because people are realizing there's good value in the set. Like this Dragapult's a great example. People are realizing there is value in that set, and it's one of the more affordable sets. So they're going, well, they're doing a little calculation in their head. They're like, you know, it's not going to pull Charizard, but it might pull something. We got Heracross, Ice-Q. Last pack. Oh, what do we get? Speaking of which, here's Milo Full Art. Milo. That's not a girl. Well, maybe if you squint. If you squint real hard, it looks kind of like Lily if she was buff and had pink hair. It's the same hat. Just put a bag over his face or something. All right. Woo! All of that for you, Mr. Damon. Looks like the Jolly Green Giant. Lloyd. Alex Veneration says 5 large custom boosters. Oh, man. What do you do for a living, Alex? You got a lot of monies, man. Pack number 1 is Salazzle. Pack number 2. Oh, here we go. PSA 10 SV3. You're having a little better luck, man. Hey, that's a good one, actually. This Dartrix is nearly $200, I believe. Yeah, that's actually a great pull. You're having a little bit better luck now. Pack number 3. There's Latios. Number 4. Blaine's Ponyta Vintage. Ooh, that's very smexy. What are we on pack 4? Pack number 5 is Caparaja. Whew. Yeah, tell me you're not maxing the credit card, okay? Don't do that. He says I work 2 part-time jobs. Oh, man. Be careful with your money, okay? Pokemon cards are very addicting, so you're a little bit... You're catching up a little bit from where you went the other night. Maybe now's a good time to be like, all right, I'm good. You know what I mean? So be careful. I've met a lot of people who have taken out credit card loans to open Pokemon cards. I'd never recommend that, guys. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. I mean, you can put like $100 on your credit card because you could, but don't max out your credit card. You see what I'm saying? Not a good idea. All right, here you go, Alex. I'll get your name on the back. And I'm not saying that to you, Alex. I'm saying that to everyone. I'm addressing everyone when I say that. Don't max your credit cards for Pokemon cards. Don't do it, guys. There we go. Inevitably, there's always somebody in the stream who probably has done that. They're like, oh, man, he's speaking to me. All right, there we go. I don't use credit for Pokemons. Woo. Yeah, just be very aware, guys. Opening Pokemon cards can pretty much be an addiction. It's like a shopping addiction. So, yeah, take it easy, okay, guys? Take it easy. This is what I often tell people. You got to remember this. The Pokemon cards will be here tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. They're not that rare. They appear to be super rare, but they're not as scarce as you really believe. They're always printing new sets. So if you're like, I gotta have Shining Fates, well, there's gonna be a set that comes out after Shining Fates, and another one after that, and another one after that. They're gonna print them forever, right? So you just gotta remember to take care of yourself first. Don't put money on your credit card, not Pokemon, maybe food. Don't put Pokemon cards on your credit card. And take care of yourself first, okay? So the Pokemon cards will be here tomorrow. All right, let's keep going. Just a little warning. Ralph Dutcher, he says, 1 wig pack. You got it, Ralph. But I want that one. I know, right? Here's Failings. Trust me, I know exactly how it feels because I have the buying bug myself. But that's why I know how dangerous it is. It's very dangerous. And you gotta have enough self-control that you can enjoy the hobby without putting yourself, you know, into a tough situation. Because I've had guys come back and tell me, they're like, oh man, I can't pay rent. I bought Pokemon cards. And that's a big deal. You don't want to be in that position. It's a bad, you actually lose your cards if you're in that position. You know why? Because you have to sell your cards for less than they're worth to get your money faster. So you never want to be in that position. So just, the smarter you are, the better you'll be at managing your funds and not having a bad situation like that show up, right? So you gotta take care of your future self is all I'm saying. John Lohman, he says 3 wig packs. What am I saying? Open everything. No, I'm just kidding. John Lohman, pack number 1 is Gardevoir. Pack number 2 is a round of vintage. And pack number 3. Oh, Inteleon. Yeah, I'm not kidding, guys. I've met people online who say, hey, I kind of got addicted to buying Pokemon cards. I can't pay my rent now. Will you buy my cards for cheap? And I go, all right. So you don't want to be in that position. You want to be able to take care of yourself and sell your cards for maximum value to another collector. That's the best situation to be in. That means not overextending yourself, right? So you got to be 200 IQ. John Lohman, he says, if no hit, donate to the next purchase. I mean, I consider it kind of like a hit. You got Gardevoir V and vintage cards. I'm going to slip this into your bag, John. John Lohman. I'm guessing you don't have a bag. That's why I'm guessing. 200 IQ, guys. Actually, I was buying a card from somebody earlier today because he was in trouble in Texas. He said that they got wiped out because of all the stuff that went wrong. And he hadn't bought cards from me in a while, but he had a PSA card sitting around with me, and he said, do you mind buying that? And I was happy to help him. It's not the worst situation I ran into. I remember the worst situation I ran into was a guy who had a young family, and he maxed out all his cards, and he had to try and cancel the transactions, but he had all these great cards with me that were out for grading. And he's like, oh man, could you, he didn't want to lose them, but I was like, man, you can't have it both ways. So I ended up claiming the cards, unfortunately. So you don't want to do that. That's a bad situation. It was really bad. He's like, I'm just going to take the money back, but also keep the cards. I'm like, that's not going to work out. All right, here we go. Fresh bag for Mr. John Lohman. Mister, he doesn't have a bag. I'm sorry, I just read the comments. You know, it's funny. When I'm looking for the bag, I don't see the comments. I just see the bags. So you guys just see me shuffling through the bags. Big bag of no bag. Now we have Mr. Eric Guzman. What's up, Eric? He says 3 custom packs. No problem, Eric. I think you overpaid by $15 though, okay? So Eric Guzman, you have $15 left over. Let me know if you want to do something with that. You ready? Pack number 1 is Krabby Toxicroak. Pack number 2, Decidueye. And pack number 3. Oop. Oh! Oh, man, what a way to end the stream. 1 box of red. That's a big pull. Who's this for? Eric Guzman. Are you new? I think Eric might be. He's not new. I recognize Eric Guzman. There it is. Oh, I believe that's the FedEx, man. I'll be right back. This is a normal day for me, guys. All right, Kitty, you gotta get out of my way. She's like right in my way somehow. Let's see. Cool. Oh man, awesome. So these aren't Pokemons. These are a different card hobby. This one's real niche. I don't expect to make any money on it. Monster Hunter cards. I do gotta say, I hate this. Do you see how it's packed? Shrink wrap is terrible because it grabs the card too much. It's too hard to unwrap. Tape is also a big no-no. Never put tape directly on the cards. So he's breaking both of those rules. So your finger's got to like find where it starts. And then look, I can't even continue because of this tape here. All right, so we managed to pull this one away. Don't shrink wrap your cards. Actually, it's really sad. Somebody shrink wrapped some Topps cards that I had ordered. Hated seeing that. They ruined all of them. Here goes. Oh, okay, just the hollows at the top. He did more shrink wrap. Man, this guy's nuts. These are extremely warped. Rathalos. Lagiacrus or something like that. What are these? These are Pokemon that not Pokemon. These are monsters I never fought in Monster Hunter World. They wanted them to bring them into World, but they never did. I don't remember his name. I think that one was Godzilla. Is warping normal for cards? For foil cards, it occurs very, very often, yes. Those Monster Hunter cards don't look bad, though. I absolutely detest shrink wrap on cards. I don't know why people do this. It grabs the edge of the card and wears it down. Okay. Ooh. So I've seen all these before because I had another order of these. These appear to be the exact same cards. These are monsters that you fight in a game called Monster Hunter. If you follow me on my other YouTube channel, TheCardconomist, that's the main game that I play is Monster Hunter. I mean, these are all like... the look on his face. Any waifus? Where's the waifus? Alright. And, yeah, shrink wrapping is a big no-no. Don't do it. Don't ever be tempted to. These little loose bags are much nicer to the card, in my opinion. Much, much nicer. I'm surprised. I was like the only one doing that, by the way. I don't know if people copycat me at all, but I was the first one to start doing that, as far as I know, using the sandwich baggies. Oh my god, this is just bad. All right, what do we have here? Oh, wow, that looks really sexy. The waifu with the bow. Very warped. That's okay, they can be unwarped. We'll be playing Monster Hunter Rise when it comes out. It comes out in March or May, I don't remember. I believe there's a demo coming out March 8th. It's on the Nintendo Switch. These are for your personal collection? Well, you know, if I could get PSA to grade these ever, or maybe if I managed to find a way to grade cards, I would personally grade them for everyone and resell them, but only after they've been graded. All right, there we go. Sorry about that little detour from the usual stuff in the stream. Thought you guys would have fun seeing some of these. They appear to be the exact same cards they were last time. Oh, the kitties. Yeah, if you're a fan of Monster Hunter, you definitely recognize some of these. Rajang. Rajang. Chameleos. Does a hunting horn. Okay, very cool. They're only in Japanese, though, huh? Guess I'm not going to be playing the game. These are official TCG for Monster Hunter, and people who are fans of the game Monster Hunter are probably going to enjoy those. For right now, I'm just sitting on them, and in the future, if I can figure out a way to grade them, that would be great. Maybe CGC would do it. I don't think CGC will touch them. I don't know if PSA will either. And to be honest, I don't even know all the details about each card. It would be actually pretty hard to detail them. TCC says Lance is a bad weapon. Cancel TCC! Alright, there we go. Now, for this. Haha, this is for Eric Guzman, who I'm sure has stuck around, because we got a lot of packs to open for you, Eric. Who's jealous of Eric right now? Because Eric's about to have some awesome cards pulled. I'm sure of it. I can feel it in the air tonight. There it is. The nice thing about doing a whole box of these is he's guaranteed to get the secret rare. That's the nice thing. Snip. 1, 2. What's in the fucking box? After this, we're all done. And I'm running late. It's now 4:20, and I've not gone to bed, nor have I even stopped streaming. So when I get up to stream tonight, I'm going to be exhausted. It's a really bad situation. You don't want to be exhausted. You want to feel peckish. You want to feel good. You know, wake up and be like, nom, nom, nom. Let's open some cards. That's how you want to feel when you wake up. And instead, I'm going to be like, 420. Blaze it! Break these apart a little bit. They stick to each other. All right, here goes. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. We got Flapple. Pack number 3. Pack number 4. Victini. All right, these are kind of a nuisance right now. There we go. Number 5, Mimikyu. 6, 7, Stoutland. That's right, Stoutland's in the set. How did he make it into this set, man? 8, we got 9. 9 is a hollow Bronzong. So this gives you an impression of the pull rate. So when you're opening the cards, you go, oh, that's why my cards are cold. Mister, you're a machine. Rest not required. I know, right? We've got Crobat. Cold. Yep, see how many cold packs we pulled in a row? Sometimes you're, oh, here we go. Nice. One of the best pulls probably. You got Urshifu Single Strike, Secret Rare. Now, the hope is that you also pull a hyper rare in the box. If you're lucky, the box has a hyper rare in it. So you grab the Urshifu. He was halfway into the box, huh? There's the Tyranitar. You got Tyranitar and Mimikyu. Cold. Houndoom. Emboar. Mike says 24-hour stream. Colossal. That's right, 24-hour stream. Urshifu VMAX. Cold. Just a few packs left now. Aegis / Hollow. Cold. Flapple. All right, we got the epic Flapple. Last but not least, no hyper rare in this box, mister. So just the one secret rare. So you guys can see the set's capable of being kind of stingy. He did get a nice secret rare. That's what I will say. I like the Urshifu secret rare a lot. Better than like Stoutland, for example. You could have gotten Stoutland secret rare. But I don't think there's a lot of Stoutland fans out there. All right, sleevey these up. And you got all your lovely V cards. Since I overpaid, can I get a Unified Minds? No problem, man. We're going to get you an Unis. I thought that was the tip. I thought you were giving me a tip. I'm kidding. We're going to get you your Unis and pull you the Mewtwo, right? He says, no waifus. Yeah, sometimes you open it and there's no waifus. All right, waifu time. You pull Hoopa. All right, Hoopa and Metacam Hollow. Thank you very much, Mr. Eric Guzman. Guzman, did you have a bag already? Could you let me know if you had a bag? He says, I'll give you a tip, mister. I was waiting for somebody to say that. It's an obvious joke. Should I start looking for the bag? Maybe I should wait for him to confirm he has one. I'll go ahead and refresh this in the meantime. He says, I did have a bag. All right, let's go looking for it. Look at this. This is like so perfectly full. Got no chance. Let's take out Ernesto Delgadillo because he hasn't been around in a while. Mister, I sent money for the coin. What, for this coin? What are you talking about? Okay, let's see. Emiliano, Enrique, Albert. He says, "Well, I'm just playing." You're thinking about it. Don't mess with me, man. You're thinking about it. Here's a tip: wear a coat. It's cold outside. There you go, Eric. I found your bag, and now you got some lovely cards. He says, "How much is that coin worth?" For you, I will sell it. No, I'm just kidding. So I got this for 50 bucks. And that's what it cost me, 50 bucks. So it's a little bit pricey. Okay. I couldn't sell it unless I was selling it for a profit, because otherwise I'd be wasting my time, unfortunately. So that's the only problem with that. How long do you hold people's cards? For 1 year, and then I claim them. If you haven't shipped them out in 1 year, I'm going to take them. So take them. I might change it to 6 months, by the way, so be aware of that, because I've got too many cards in my house at this point. He says, keep. It's a good investment. Well, again, we got something special coming along with this coin pretty soon. I'm going to show it off to you guys when it arrives. Price on the rocket rings. That has a funny ring to it. Would you sell them? If you guys wanted me to sell coins, I could, but I'm going to have to sell them over the market price, so you guys wouldn't like that. All right, guys, well, we're wrapping up. If you enjoyed today's live stream, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. I'm going to be back on tonight. Hopefully, I can find a way to wake up because I'm not going to get very much sleep. I'll see you guys there.